Okay, hello there folks. So in this video, I want to talk about the Wyndham Garden Hotel and how the inmates from Rikers Island are now going on my street in Fresh Meadows. So this is a picture of what I believe to be is one of the inmates that are living in the Wyndham Garden Hotel at 188th Street and 64th Avenue. I was coming home on Tuesday the 26th around 2:30. I just got off the Q88 bus when I was coming home from work. And this is what I have to encounter. Somebody just walking all funny. I thought this guy was breaking into one of the houses, but thankfully he continued going on my street. But, this is the proof right here that Eric Adams just doesn't care about quality of life issues in Fresh Meadows. It's clearly obvious. And time again, especially because this hotel goes all the way back for the past 2 years when De Blasio decided to randomly dump these Rikers Island inmates because of COVID reasons to a random hotel in a normally safe upper middle class Jewish Asian area of Queens, where the average median home income is $90,000, and yet I'm one of the only blue collar people who barely makes $20,000 a year. So it just comes to show that this is what we have to deal with. Not just blue-collar people like me, but, the high-income earners. This is what the $90,000 and above crowd has to worry about. That their children, especially because you're going to hear on the phone call to Councilman James Gennaro that I left him on Tuesday night, you're going to see how bad this is. So I'm muting the video because I had a still picture of it. But yeah, this is the guy that was walking by. And, to think that my neighbor's kids are normally out at 2:30 in the afternoon playing with their nanny. And I even brought this up to Councilman Gennaro. The fact that, it's just a very scary thought that we're only a few weeks away from the new school year beginning on September 8th. You're going to have children coming home off the school bus. And you're going to see people like this walking on the street. How is this acceptable in a residential area like this? It really doesn't make any sense. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to play the video of my comments to James Gennaro that I left to him. Hello, I'm leaving this message for Councilman Gennaro. This is Andy Pollock calling. I live at in Fresh Meadows. So, my concern is the Wyndham Garden Hotel up on 188th Street by 64th Avenue. I'm sure you get a lot of calls about this homeless shelter that was approved by the De Blasio administration during the worst of the pandemic, and I have cause of suspicion to believe that the reason why my particular street is dirty is because a lot of the Rikers inmates who are homeless are leaving trash all over my street. And around 2:30 today, on July 26th, I'm leaving this message right after 6:30, there was a man who I have suspect to believe that he was being housed at the Wyndham Garden. And our community has been dealing with this problem now for the past 2 years. The councilwoman who represents east of 188th Street, Linda Lee, and we've had other elected officials, including State Senator Toby Ann Stravinsky as well, have denounced this homeless shelter, and it is a big quality of life concern for me and my neighbors here in Fresh Meadows. And my other concern was, normally my neighbors' kids who are Orthodox Jewish, they might have been playing outside. Thankfully, they weren't out when this happened because I was coming off the Q88 bus when I encountered this man, and I have a 15-second video of him. What if they were asking their nanny, why is the man acting funny and walking so strange? So, this is a big concern, James, obviously, because the Adams administration claims that by the end of September, the license is going to be up and these inmates are going to go back to Rikers Island. But until then, the so-called summer of hell with these inmates is just going to continue. And something needs to change. You need to put pressure on the Adams administration to send the inmates back to Rikers Island. Because the longer that these people are going to be loitering around, and especially because school will be starting on September 8th, it's just going to make it a lot worse. So I'll leave you my phone number. Or you can also email me. Thank you very much.